So now you walk around with no nails?
Yeah, three toenails are gone.
Yeah, but I think they grow pretty fast, though.
On the hands, probably. I think on the feet, like 5 times slower. But hey, let me tell you this. Yesterday, when I'm talking to my mom, like, okay, I'm gonna go under. Oh, don't do it. Your father had his leg amputated, and he just had a like spinal, and he was talking to the doctor.
Well, for that, I would want to be under, too.
Yeah. Now, my father is a doctor and he understands all that stuff. But for me, if I visualize something and I probably don't even feel the pain, I would create the pain because I know they're messing with nails. Yeah.
So you went completely under or just a little propofol just to put you to sleep?
Out. Out. I did not care. Listen, when I did colonoscopy like a year ago, same thing. Out.
Okay, yeah, but they give you propofol. You be out for like 15 minutes, like a deep sleep.
Hey, I'm out. Don't mess with my
I'm surprised they even offer to put you to sleep for that.
Well, my sister is a doctor, so I had a little pull.
Okay. Oh, damn.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's it. I did when I did my hernia surgery, umbilical hernia, I wasn't out. Here, 2 injections to numb this area, and they cut me open and pulled.
I swear to God, I would watch that. That's no problem. My sister, cut some lipoma on my back, on my neck, and I was awake, and my arms. I had some work around my bicep and shit. I watched it. I loved it. But nails and ass.
Well, ass, I get it.
Anyway.
Ass, I get it. When I went to did my colonoscopy, I said, I'm out too. I'm out, and I told her, I remember there was a lady, she said, hey, Mr. James, I'm going to put you to sleep now. I said, yeah, and I'm going to fight it. And I looked at her and I said, I'm going to fight it. And the next thing I know, it's like, hey, Mr. James, get up. I was like, wait a minute, when are we going to start? Yeah, it was it, 15 minutes.
You know how they say, okay, count to 10, right? And I remember counting to 3, and the next thing you know, I'm waking up.
Yeah.
But I was naked, right? And I woke up with my underwear on. So who put the underwear?
Maybe they just pulled it to the side. Maybe, Milos, they just pulled the underwear a little to the side for you. Fucking kid. Chris, where you at?
I'm in Vegas.
Oh, shit.
In Vegas.
Oh, okay. So you're in Milos' town.
Yeah.
Milos didn't even know.
You were there for like a month, right?
Yeah, basically. Basically. How you doing?
Good.
What's
I
happening?
told Dennis, my sister removed 3 of my toenails last night.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, and I was sick as shit. I went under.
I thought you was getting all of them off.
Hey, might as well when it's a party. Actually, the plan was 2, and then I said, you know what? I even suggested all of them, right? What's the difference, right? But only 3.
So, but the toenails that fucked up that they had to come off?
Quite bad.
Yeah. And that's from what? Is that from wearing tight shoes, or how do you get bad toenails?
That's from being in a jail back in 2010 and using a 1 nail clipper around, and you get the fungus from somebody.
Oh.
And then you could not get rid of no matter what.
Oh.
And then you cut it certain way, because you think you're doing the right thing, and then it grows to your bone and meat and all this stuff like that.
Huh. Damn.
Yeah, you found the space? Raise your laptop, man.
Yeah, man.
Fucking.
Yeah,
that light right behind you. Like, I changed my position because you were saying that my forehead was like.
Yeah, you got that. You got that light flash, man. Chris, sit somewhere else and hide that stomach.
Yeah, suck it in, bro.
That's an asshole.
We are assholes, Milos. That's not how you start a show. Come on. Chris.
Oh, come on,
Chris,
man.
I'm kidding.
It's only Chris.
He's gonna. It's gonna. I give him 10 minutes for him to find something to get back at us, anyways.
All right, here we go.
Are you in a hotel, or is that like what is that? Like you got like a.
Airbnb, but I want to change. I don't like it.
Yeah, check.
I don't like it.
Yeah, man. Hey. So Ramy made a statement. You guys saw that?
No.
Yeah, he made a statement that why he's not doing the Olympia.
Oh, Ramy. No, I didn't
Yeah.
hear that.
Yeah, he said
No.
he said that he's. I mean, I don't know what the statement said because it was in Arabic, but he called me a couple of days ago, early in the morning. I was like, "What the fuck, Ramy." It's the first time we talked in a long time, and so then I asked him. I said, "Why are you not coming? At least coming for the Olympia?" He said, "No, I don't have a visa. I've been waiting for 8 months now." He says,
Hey,
"You know, I mean, and why all of a sudden do you have a problem?" Because I know he had. I thought he had a 10-year visa, but they always gave him 5 years. So and I guess it expired sometime last year or beginning this year, and he's been trying to get a new one ever since. You know, and yeah. So he's not going to be able to make it to the U.S. Not as a competitor, not as a, just an athlete, just supporting.
But how about, is he still training? Does he plan to compete next year?
I don't know. Shit, I know. He's been working. Shit, he's going to be a father again in December.
Yeah, but that made no difference before, right?
I'm just saying, he was working.
Okay.
It's going to be twins.
really?
He's going to have twins, a girl and a boy. Yeah, that's
wow.
a father.
Finally got the
That's
boy.
a father's dream. Yeah.
That's the best. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah, so that's great news, But yeah, I guess his mind is, the way he sounded like he's not done. He said he's training. He said his arms are almost back to where they used to be. And I mean, back, he's still working on the back. So
He's still contender. I'm serious.
yeah. So he said he's working on it. He's working on it.
I mean, let's face it. How bad was he really at Olympia?
Oh, the
You know?
year he got fifth.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think he was that bad.
Me neither. And
I think
Arnold Classic came improved big time.
Arnold Classic, I thought he was really good, really, really good.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
So, but I remember when we asked Steve. Steve said he looked just the same at the Arnold and at the Olympia, and I don't agree with that. But like I said, I was sitting in the broadcasting room looking at the screen. He was sitting at the front. But even when you look at the screen from both shows, it's two different bodies, completely.
Yeah.
Completely different bodies. He was super flat at the Olympia, and he was super full at the Arnold.
Yeah. And hard.
Yeah. So I heard yesterday. Dave Palumbo is suggesting Ramy should do the Masters. Just because he
I
turned.
saw that.
Yeah. It's like
Him and who? Was it him and Victor? Or who was it?
no, him and Kai Green.
Kai Green, yeah.
But Kai Green is not competing no more, and then Ramy, I don't think he would do the Masters. I mean, Dexter is a guy that does both, but it's a different prize money back then. It was supposed to be 250,000.
Yeah, I mean, in that case, yes. If prize money is like
Yeah, if
that,
the prize money is that's why Dexter did it. You think he would have done it if he would have known that the promoter back then didn't have the money? We found out the day at the fucking athletes meeting, the day before the show. We found out he ain't got the money. We already here, so because Steve gave everybody the options to listen, guys. I understand if you guys said no, but we're already here. I mean, everybody's already checked in and everybody's ready to compete. So now, of course, nobody says no. And she had only a certain amount of money, and that was just basically. So you basically got a quarter of what you're supposed to get.
Yeah.
Okay, Meredith.
Everybody took the dice side already.
Yeah, I mean, it was in Miami. Everybody flew into Miami. I mean, I was already there.
He took his time.
Yeah.
Shit.
What else happens? What's new this weekend? I mean, hey, I saw Andrew Jack looks crazy.
I didn't see it.
I saw some nothing, no posing video, nothing, but some pictures and some training footage. He looks huge. His arms. His arms.
They're giving us listen, they're giving us hard time in the comment sections, like we don't have a love towards him.
No, not you, me. I don't like Andrew, they say. I don't know.
All of
I'm
us,
like,
I don't know.
yeah, he said Dennis doesn't like Andrew. I was like, wait a minute. I think he has the best fucking body on stage. You know, how do I not like him?
I mean,
Because I don't have him in first. Because the guy that I replied to, which I normally don't do, he says if I had the same situation like me, and if it's like if I was with Andrew like I was with Ramy, I would have him winning.
well, listen, from the front, one pose that he loses is most muscular, and every other pose, I mean, he can very well win.
Dennis,
From the front.
to be fair, Dennis, anyone who see Big Ramy leading up to a show, especially 5 weeks out, 4 weeks out, at every show you would think, holy shit, there's no way somebody can beat this guy.
Yeah.
I mean, you've seen him.
But it's different when you see someone in person every morning posing.
Yeah.
Of course, I see things that people don't see and don't know. And with Andrew, I just go off the pictures, and listen, I would be super, super happy if a guy like Andrew or even Samson would win the Olympia this year. Because this would show me that hashtag.
It's going in the right direction, right?
Say it.
Yeah.
Say it, Milos.
Yeah, hashtag bodybuilding, but I mean it. Listen, okay, so how can Andrew Jack lose? Like, how did he lose in, let's say, Arnold Classic before, right? Mm-hmm. He was a little bit too lengthy in his legs, especially from the side, right? And back was not magnificent. I think that he improved the back big time.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
And size.
And leg size. But it's still that's probably something Chris can do, show him how to pose hamstring from the side to appear looking thicker, bigger. I mean, if you look at the volume, it's getting there, right? But from that view, it's still too tall, and maybe doesn't smash his quad into the hamstring and let it hang,
Name a competitor, Milos. Name a competitor who has the same issue. And won the Arnold Classic.
Hold a second.
Hamstring issue from the side.
One Arnold Classic.
Yeah, Chris, come on now.
Flex?
No. From the guys still competing.
Nick has a crazy hamstring.
No, that's not the one I'm talking about. William Bonac. From the side, from the side, I don't know why his hamstring from this. He doesn't have small hamstrings.
It's short.
But from the side, it's the same problem as Andrew. You just don't see it. It's almost like it's missing. But when they turn full around, he has all the hamstring in the world.
It's just a short muscle insertion for William, I think.
Mm-hmm.
And big ass.
But he still won the Arnold. So I think just because Andrew maybe his side chest is not the most perfect pose, I still think he can overwhelm a lot of guys.
Well, how about Brendan Curry? He has a crazy hamstring from the side, but not legs from the front and back.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we'll see. But
side view is like, holy shit.
I guess the hamstrings to hang on longer than
the
quads.
But the front says it all. You got it or you don't from the front.
Yeah, I think we all underestimate a little bit Brandon. No, we just didn't show him enough respect in all the predictions we did leading up to this today. Because I thought about it all last week. Think Brandon. Brandon was fourth last year, and he wasn't even close to his best. Now look at Brandon coming in at his, maybe not at his all-time best, but condition. He has the muscle bellies. He has everything to be. How can we not have him in the top 6? That's disrespectful.
Yeah, because we haven't seen him, and then kind of.
Yeah, but he's been here the last 5-6 years.
You heard Abdullah that he looks like a man's physique.
Yeah, but
You know?
that's Abdullah. We can't go by what Abdullah said 8 weeks ago. I mean, I think Brandon is a veteran. He's not a spring chicken. I think he knows better than to show up not being in shape.
We
If
cannot
he
give
shows up
our
at all-time best, then what?
He's definitely in the top 5.
Definitely top 5. I mean, he beat Hadi Chapman,
He should have a back. He should have
2019
the overall upper body
and
should be
20.
there, sure.
Yeah,
So
so let's just dissect Brandon. Brandon at his best. Chris, where do you see him in this lineup?
at his best,
Yeah, or close to his best.
what's his best? Who's his best? I mean, as of a couple of years ago, or now. As of now, right now, I would say he could be, if he was good, he could be in there in the top 4-ish area.
Yeah, and I know if he's good, he's a great bodybuilder. Come on.
Phenomenal, yes.
Yeah.
But he had that one weakness, legs, for balance issue, and with the guys like Samson having a huge quads and shit,
But wasn't it like leading up to the shows, he'd be impressive. And then when it all
He didn't
matters,
show nothing this time.
I know, but when it all matters, then it's like it's not what we thought it was going to be.
But
And
maybe that's a smart move, not showing too much,
Hey.
because we always judge people by what we see on Instagram.
But that's
I
the
just
point.
huh?
You made a good point. I mean, he beat Andrew Jack last year, and he came out of the hospital
Yeah,
48 hours earlier, not eating.
yeah.
You know. Yep. Who else we are underestimating?
I wish I seen him going through it
Here it is.
like crazy in the gym, because I don't see him going through it like crazy in the gym.
Champ, do me a favor. Turn your phone sideways so we could get you full screen. You're too big for being upside down.
You hear me, Dennis?
Yes, yes.
I don't see him like going nuts in the gym, like, holy shit, he's fucking.
Yeah, but
he's
we don't see him. So, of
I mean,
course.
I saw him when I was in Kuwait. I saw him. I know he just got there, but still.
Hold on one second. Hold on, Chris. Keone, turn it sideways. Can you do that?
Yeah, I have it sideways. It's not turning.
Okay, then you have to unlock your, what's it called?
The screen.
Yeah, unlock your screen so you can switch.
Let me see.
How the older brothers got to tell the young cats how to do it?
Hold
man.
on. Hold on. I'm gonna figure this out.
You the lock?
There you go.
Oh, no. He just turned the
No,
phone.
yeah.
Yeah, usually when I turn it down.
Oh, yes, here we go. There we go.
There we go.
Hey,
What up,
he's
man?
on 17 grams of carbs. Leave him alone.
What's going on with you guys?
Me too.
What's up, champ?
I just got done eating my pre-meal. How's it going with you?
Going good, man. Thanks for making the time. I know now it's go time for you. And I'm really glad that you, because that's why he's a little late, guys, because he had this meal. And he's probably someone like me. If your meal is at 11, it's at 11. I don't care what happens.
Right at 11 o'clock. About 3 minutes to finish.
Yeah. So listen, man, we can't have all the podcasts leading up to the Olympia without the champ on, And I just talked to someone yesterday who asked me, "Hey, did you see Sean Clarita's forearms?" I was like, I didn't see it, and I saw the video today. Now, Keone, you're the reigning champ. Not only me, all of us were saying for years, the whole world was saying for years, if Keone nails it, it's game over.
Right.
So you showed last year that you don't even have to be 100% to win the Olympia, which you did. You were last year, I would guesstimate you were at 90, maybe a little over 90%. Which to me, it looks like winning the show last year and knowing that you can be even better lit a fire under you. And,
Yeah, 100%.
And you've been going nonstop, on point all year. I follow you. I see what you post. Everything's changed for you, right? Take us through the last year since winning the Olympia.
Since winning Olympia, man, got engaged. So super happy about that. Got engaged about like 5 weeks out from the Olympia, or 4 weeks out. Got a new place, got everything in my house as far as like cardio equipment. I mean, just the environment, honestly. I think the environment played a huge role into this year, and just even more locked in. And like I tell people, my mindset this year is like, I didn't win the title. I never won the 212 Mr. Olympia, because that keeps me hungry and that keeps me having something to chase. Because I can't chase Sean right now because, you know, I beat him last year. So you got to have something to chase. And that's pretty much my mindset when I'm going into the gym, doing my cardio sessions, eating my meals. So it keeps me humble and just hungry. And that's pretty much, you know, my biggest approach this year compared to last year. And then, like I said, the beauty of it is I have so much room to still improve. You know, last year was my best package to date. I don't want to put in a certain percentage. If I was 90, 100%, we won't ever know my 100%. I'm 29. I have so much years to be better and better and better. So I won't know what my 100% is yet. As long as I can make those 5%, 10% improvements, I think that's just, it's going to be very drastic on my physique. And you guys will see that this year for sure.
Yeah, Dennis and Chris, I saw Keone a couple of times at the Dragon's Lair, and he showed me the glimpse of legs and hamstrings, and you know, shit. I mean, it's Keone at his best. It looks like it's coming, improved. Hamstring is ridiculous, right? Quads is what Chris wants, feathers all over. Waist is this.
Loves, Chris loves.
Yeah, as I told you, Keon, those little things, right? The moments that you don't want to let judges scan you in any other way but perfectly. And when you stretch the stomach like this and you have actually super small waist and this separation, you're untouchable. You know, I only seen that when you turn around, you know, for 1 second. You know, so this is what we discussed there. You know, make sure that you don't have that. When you turn, you know, to the judges, when cameras are on, you have to be flawless, perfect. And
Yeah, for sure.
this is the thing, yeah, that linea alba, yeah.
Yeah, they've been practicing with the posing every morning, keeping the midsection tight. And like I said, I have to, you know, like I have to split abs. That's out of my control. So for me, I have to work extra hard to keep them attached when I go through my transitions. Like my stomach don't ever bulge out when I pose or anything like that. It's just keeping my abs really tight because they are separated and they're all blocky. So sometimes it may look like something's out, but it's not. But it's really important to really keep my, you know, like Milos say, you know, due to the spine. So something I've been practicing a lot this year.
Okay. In those videos that you showed me or the pictures, if you find a picture where your abs looks perfect in that one picture, 1 second, okay, this is how you're supposed to hold all the way through. So you have to adjust other poses and other muscles for the stomach because it's there. If you try to lose, you can't. As I told you, I mean, your shoulders, your lats, everything is happening. I watched you even that time when you showed me. This is instantly. If you keep that, show it's not going to be no contest. You know. But anyway.
Yeah. When you're practicing your poses, I see you showing the quads. You got the feathers. Or when you separate the quads, do you have striations then, or just when you lock it down?
I would say now I'm getting to the point where when I'm hitting on my quads, actually sitting on them, you can see fibers firing off of my quad sweeps.
That's the goal right there.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, one thing about me, I've never had a problem with separations in my quads. I always have separated. Even in the past where I wasn't 100%, I always had separated quads. So, but now, since the condition is a lot better and I have more tissue on my quads, I see a lot more fibers going on now. And
I think that was due to you improving your training.
Definitely switched up the training a lot.
Yeah, and it also looked like you've been training all year.
Yeah.
Like literally for this weekend coming up in 2-3 weeks.
I've been going hard ever since post-Olympia last year. I went hard. I had a really good rebound phase. Even in the health phase, I was still training hard. I know some people let up and usually take a break, but I still train hard in the health phase, much as I could, you know, and be smart about it. And yeah, but definitely, like you said, Chris, the training has definitely helped a lot.
Yeah. As a champ, do you still follow or look, at some of your competitors in the 212?
I don't. I'm at the point now where I delete my Instagram after I get done training and working out around 3 o'clock. I'll delete it off and I just don't get on anymore. So I just do like my deliverable posts, like for my sponsorships or whatever, or, message back a couple of fans on my requested DM if they tag me or something. And then I have a certain time where I delete the entire app while I'm not on social media. I just zone out of bodybuilding. I'm not into bodybuilding anymore after that. After I get done training, I clocked out.
Yeah.
I'm home watching Netflix, chilling.
So it's more like old school. We didn't have no social media. We didn't have nothing to be on the phone all day and look at what other people's, trash talking to you or saying negative.
Like,
Exactly. There's no point, I have no reason to look at other people's updates. I have no reason. I mean, I see these people all the time. We post the same shit every week, every day.
Yeah.
It's the same people I see in person, and I just have no interest of looking at it, especially at this point. So I just try to keep my brain off of everybody else and just literally focus on myself.
I remember last year I asked you the question, and I think you were way still under the weight limit. Where are you this year, weight-wise?
I was 189 last year on stage. A lot of people thought I was a lot bigger. Some guy interviews say I'm like close to weight cap.
You looked like you just barely made weight.
Yeah, but right now, last year at this time, I was probably like 205. Right now, I'm 211 with way better condition and clarity. But I think once everything is settled in the last 3 weeks, we probably should be on stage about 205 this year.
So that's like 15, 16 pounds.
That'd be like 6 pounds.
Oh, what was it? Did you say 89 or 98?
No, I was 199 last year competing.
I heard.
I heard 89. Also.
Yeah, I heard 89. My bad.
I forgot y'all guys. You guys.
We're gonna go back and see what that.
We have it on tape. That's okay.
Yeah. Please, put money on it.
I don't know if it's
all our calories.
I don't know if it's the age or if it's the diet.
The calories.
We'll figure it out. But 6 pounds is a huge amount of muscle.
Yeah. I mean, we had a super lean off season, man. I was so strict this off season. I mean, like no cheap meals or anything like that, man. It was just very, very strict. And I kept my cardio in the whole entire year. Every day, 7 days out of the week, 30 minutes on the treadmill. And then as soon as we hit 18 weeks out, I was on the Stairmaster every single day, 45 minutes every day. So, I mean, it plays a role.
Yeah.
But to be fair, if you got way more conditioning this time, it's hard to judge how much. If you got 6 pounds, is it 8 pounds, 9 pounds? Because you're leaner than you were the last year.
Yeah. Leaner.
If you got that weight, then it's a different mathematical thing anyway.
Yeah.
The good thing is, and this is something that's probably the most important thing, is that your mind is right. You just got engaged 4 or 5 weeks ago, so I think if you're happy, your body is responding. I think everything goes in the right direction. So I expect you coming in, and as much as I like Sean, I just don't see Sean having a chance against Keone when Keone is on, standing there with the shape that he has and the muscle. Milos, what do you say?
Well, listen, let's give a credit to the previous champ. I mean, he's formidable.
Of course, I'm not disrespecting him. I'm just
I mean, Giant Killer is there, rock hard. It creates illusion. Yes, there's no comparison in #bodybuilding shape. You already know. Like you said, Keone, all he needs to do is come like 90%, right? But would you say that 90% of Keone is gonna beat 100% Sean? Ooh. I'm not sure. And don't forget there is a bunch of other people. I mean, it's Angel Calderon that you have to respect, that he could come in a crazy condition.
Okay. Okay, Milos, let's argue about
Yeah,
this.
Sean. Okay.
Let's argue. You're saying Ansel Calderon has because he's always ripped. You're telling me you could beat Keone? I would.
Well, listen.
I would have my car transported to Vegas to you in front of your door. You can have it with the title and everything.
Listen, I'm just saying it's not going to be
Different animal though, dog. Different animal.
It's not going to be necessarily a two-man show.
I'm not going to be a part either way in the next 3 weeks, but I know that me better than last year is what Tyler and Steve always want me to be 5% better. I know I will win again, and I know with the conditioning that I'm bringing, it's already better than last year. And I still have 3 weeks. I'm bigger. I'm harder. I'm even more handsome. I mean, shit.
and he's taken, y'all. So stop DMing this man.
Side, though, man. I think, with the look we're bringing and improvements, they won't be able to deny it, So it's going to be good. And like I said, no disrespect to the champ, Sean. I know he's looking crazy. I know he's going to be 100%, but I can only get better. I have room to get better. And then after this year, I still have more room to be better. I still have so much weight left in the cap, in the 212 weight cap.
Yeah.
So
that's the crazy part. You really look like you maxed out, and you still have so much room.
Yeah, Sean's gonna be hella dense because he was dense the last time I saw him. But
I think he's going to do the right thing. He's going to come in lighter, and just inside out. That's the only chance he has.
Which is good. You want that type of challenge, and you want to be challenged.
But when you compare the physiques, and I'm sure Sean knows this, there's no possible way that you don't look at pictures. They both stand next to each other, and you can see the difference. Not height, but in width and all that stuff. So I'm sure Sean knows that. He has the bank on Keone coming in off a little bit.
Yeah.
He has to.
Or not as ripped, not as dry, not as hard as he becomes. Listen, I'll tell you this. When he won Reno, I was there with Regan. Regan was in crazy shape, crazy condition, everything. But still standing next to Sean, you could see Sean has that little extra something, that hardness, that some people just don't have. You can be as lean as you want, but that extra hardness that you either have it or don't. Sean has that. You got to give him credit. Of course, Keone, I love your physique. I think, if you put a few more pounds and go to the open division, you're going to raise hell over there. But I still don't think it's a just two-man show. There are a couple of people in 212 that they're going to go for all out and then see what happens. Don't forget, Angel Calderon was runner-up a couple of years ago, right? And then he won open show.
Listen, I'm not saying he's a bad bodybuilder. I'm just saying. And he got second because Keone was way off. Keone wasn't even in the game. I don't even know what he was thinking.
Carrot Bacho? Carrot?
Great guys, great bodybuilders, but I think Keone is on a different level. I said this. Yeah. I said this when he was still in classic physique.
Yeah. I
said it back then. He's just on a different level when it comes to bodybuilding. Maybe it's just my preference as a physique.
Hey, Milos, let's do a bet.
So what?
Let's do a bet.
What kind of bet? Yeah. Like, what you want me to bet against you?
No, Milos ain't gonna do that. No.
I want you to bet.
Like what? I wish you come off or anything. No. Keone, you're my favorite. So what kind of bet you wanna do? That you're gonna win? Probably. Are you gonna be at the all-time best? Maybe. I don't want to bet. I hope you will. In any which way. I don't want to do something.
So no, you don't want to bet. You don't want to bet.
Make him do something.
You are Las Vegas
for Halloween or something.
You are minus 300 favorite.
Probably, yeah.
It's a
minus 300. Who would be crazy enough? No, but if there is some good parlay, Dennis will jump in.
Parlays.
Yeah.
Well, why don't we predict the top 5?
And
As
212?
a parlay in the 212.
Yeah, okay. We need to know who is entering.
I mean,
Yeah, because Oleg, the Russian guy, right? He's not doing it.
Yeah.
the same people that was top 5 last year is in it, except for Ole because of his injury. So you still got me, Sean. You have Kareth. You have Angel. That's already top 5, except for Ole. And then
4. So one more.
you have Patrick toward a new 212 client. His name is Esteban. I think he won. He got second next to Kareth, I think, at
No. Is that guy? No. That 21-year-old is not in it, is he?
No. He didn't qualify. He just did the Dubai Pro.
Okay.
All right, then let's go to top 5 or top 4, whatever we have.
Top 4.
You got Francisco. That's a Brazilian, shorter 212 guy. If you're familiar with him,
Yeah,
Yeah.
that dude looks good too. He's real short though.
He's short, very complete,
Very.
ripped.
I will have him in the top 5.
I have him in my top 5 as well. I think he's that good. He's that good.
I got Keone, Sean,
Eric. Or
Angel,
Angel.
Kareth, and the guy from Brazil. That's my top 5.
I mean, that's easy.
Yeah, it's
That's easy. I second that emotion.
Yeah.
yeah. There is.
I'll tell you what, I think it's gonna be great with Sean, and you at the last 2 standing. I want to see that battle, man. I want to see you guys get after it, switch places, showing everything you've been working on these last few months. That's gonna be something. I'm gonna like that.
Which pose you see Sean having a chance?
Huh? You talking?
No, to Chris. Like which?
Well, I mean, it's
One double.
No.
side chest. Side chest can be good for Sean. Abs can be good for Sean. If it wasn't like last year, he was, was pretty bloated last year in the stomach. Sean is dense all over. I think it's going to be dense all over this year. But it's just maybe side triceps can be good. But I think for the most part, he'll probably get 1 or 2 shots, and that's probably it in all the shots.
Because it's bodybuilding, right?
Yeah.
It's not classic physique. Bodybuilding, when someone is that much bigger with that beautiful of shape,
Yeah.
you
You couldn't.
I don't see it happening. He would have to fuck up from today until the Olympia.
Every day, yeah.
Yeah, every day. He would just do everything wrong to fuck that up.
Just this torso flare. I mean, you can't.
Listen, listen, if Sean wasn't there, if Keone wasn't there, Sean would win the 212 Olympia hands down. I'm not saying Sean is not a great bodybuilder. I'm just saying that in Keone, we have one that's just this dominant. If he nails it, he's dominant. And we've never seen him 100% or at his, and we see him getting better every year. And he was at his best last year, and he's going to beat this from last year, this year. What else can you want from a champ?
I think it's going to be hard not to nail it at this point if you're that in shape, Yeah.
No, it's not. I'm convinced that they know what they're doing.
Yeah, I'm not betting against you. Not even.
I'm just sitting back. I'm chilling. I'm relaxed. This is all good, man. But I think the biggest difference you guys will see is my presentation, my posing. I've been working a lot on my side chest and my side poses this year. Now I'm posing on the opposite side of my side chest. I usually do it on the right side. Now I've been posing on the left side since post-Olympia. Hamstring bigger. You can see my striations in my side chest every time I do my side chest out for my glute. I just have more definition on my chest. Everything just looked more bubbly, and it's just popping out a little bit more. So,
which is your bigger pec?
My new side that I pose now, this one, my right.
The bigger pack, okay.
Yeah. So I've been practicing a lot of my side shots. Side shots hasn't been the strongest, but I think I know that the side chest this year will be one of my best poses.
So some guys that don't understand about posing like that, when I started my career, my right side was the side I was using because I was like, I like this quad,
Yeah.
all that stuff better. But this arm and this pec was smaller than the side on the other side, but it was more defined over here. So I was like, oh, it's here. But then later on, I started seeing that the other side is maybe not as defined, but it's way more size and shape on this side of my body. It was a smaller leg, but it didn't matter because it's actually a side chest shot, and the focus is actually up here. It helps to have the good leg and side, all that stuff, great. But up here it's probably gonna make you more money than having, looking at the lower half in that shot.
I do think get bigger, your opposite sides actually start to look better. And that's what I learned bodybuilding these couple of years where I used to be afraid to pose on the left side because it felt very uncomfortable. But that's because I wasn't practicing on the left side. And I learned that you should pose on both sides. You should do a side tricep on left and right, side chest left and right. Play with the ab and thigh pose, back double, try to pose both legs and see what's comfortable and what's better and what shows more detail. And that's something I learned a lot this year was posing on the opposite side, which actually is going to play my favor this year.
I'll tell you this, like my first show in United States, 87, WPFAU Universe, I had zero clue that they had a side chest from both sides. They're actually asking you, left side chest. Like, holy shit, I never did this in my life. First time I did it was on the stage. Like you said, you you're in that pose, but you feel completely uncomfortable. Yeah. And then I realized, so you can do both side triceps on the left and right?
Left, but the best one's on the right, but I still practice on the left just for like.
You should be able to hit them all. You should be able to hit both sides, the whole, all the poses.
Yeah, I agree. Reason why I don't presentate this side because of it covers up too much detail, so everything shows better on the right.
Yeah.
Moving up into the open ever cross your mind?
Oh, 1,000%. And I know a lot of people like to get on that subject, but I like to.
Way more money, huh?
Huh?
Way more money.
Yeah, definitely way more money.
Way more money.
In the future, I plan on jumping in open shows while I stay in the 212.
Yeah.
Not trying to go too straight, leave 212 and go into the.
I mean, two guys from the 212 showed you where everything is possible.
Yeah, so that's the goal to do open later on, but I want to solidify this first. I want to make a statement to let people know that I deserve the one. I deserved the one last year, and I deserve to win again this year. And I want to solidify that first before I think about jumping into open shows.
And I know your mind is already there, but what you did this year, I think if you really want to get the most out of your body, you got to handle every year like you did this year. And moving up to another class, just do as you did this year. Maybe go and test it, come down or whatever you're going to do. But you handled this year like a champion, and that's what it takes. And I think a lot of guys take their foot off the gas, a little too much. And at least you could stay in the gym and doing that. Whatever you're doing with the food is up to them. But I think you did the best thing possible to retain your title.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, Keone, I know you got to train, right? I don't want to hold you up for too long. Just let me know whenever you got to go.
I can stay here for another 5-10 minutes.
Okay, all right. Just want to make sure. Don't be uncomfortable telling me to go fuck myself. I understand. I understand. Yeah. So yeah, I think this is going to be. Let's talk about the open a little bit with Keone because he's a 212 bodybuilder. But who's your favorite going into the open this year? And we're not losing followers here. We're not trying to lose any followers. So yeah.
I'm honestly, man, it's two games you can play with, who you believe in, and you can play with the politic game. But I'm gonna take with the politics and what I see and what I think can happen. If Samson's 100%, he will be the Mr. Olympia, 1,000%. But But I'm gonna play with the politic game. I'm gonna say Hadi first. That's probably the number one. Samson second. I truly believe Samson can really break a lot of dreams this year if he keeps going in that direction that I'm seeing on social media. Derek, Andrew Jack, and Nick Walker.
He copied me, top 5 from.
You said what?
You did my prediction exact.
Well, too bad I don't watch the podcast as much. So.
You better watch it, man.
I did all that, but I agree. I think that's a huge possibility. But like, if Derek make those simply improvements, like in the chest and the arms and the shoulders, more defined as his back, it's going to be a battle between him and Hadi. But it's hard to tell, man. These last 3 weeks, it's hard to tell off the social media and pictures as well.
Yeah, well, Derek posted a couple of videos, especially, and I guess it's always after chest when he's been pumped and he's doing the most musculars. Do you see any detail in the chest improvement, Milos or Chris?
I saw last year and 2 weeks out, and then same.
No, but from the videos that he posts, do you see an improvement in detail?
I mean,
It looks like size, but not like a super lot of detail. It's not like a huge amount of
looks
detail.
more like more size.
Yeah. But you get the same with Andrew. I don't see the brachialis, the bicep, tricep separation. I see a lot more size on a lot of these guys. Even Samson, I see a lot of size. I want to see that intermuscular cuts and definition, like the prodigy here. He's got the striations showing, and I want to see that leading into the show because that should be there by now. And it's going to be a solid competitor like that. You want to get that dense, hard striation look.
Keone, what do you think of Andrew Jack? I mean, you're a hashtag bodybuilder. You've seen him in the gym before. How do you see him?
I
Okay.
have him at fourth, but I mean that's only if he made the improvements from Texas Pro. He has to be better than Texas Pro. Either way, even if he brought the Texas Pro look, I think it'll probably knock him to fifth, maybe. Just because I do know Nick will be one of the harder guys up there as well in the top 5. But I'm gonna stick with fourth for Andrew Jack, as long as he's better than Texas Pro. Getting the hamstrings a little bit more in, the glutes, the back.
Got to see it first, huh?
Yeah, it's just hard to. It's like I said, it's just hard to tell. Some people look really great at one show, and then the biggest show that matters the most, they kind of go backwards. And we've seen it a lot with people. I mean, even I dealt with that myself. It happens. It's part of the game. So it's kind of hard to bet your money on 100% on the top 5 really at this point. Only person that's probably guaranteed is Hadi, because he's the most consistent. And Nick.
That's true, though. Those are the 2 most consistent guys at the moment.
So it's kind of hard to say Derek for sure first, or Samson for sure first, or Andrew for sure first. It's kind of hard to say who's for sure first, but 2 consistent guys, if you just want to play it that way.
Yeah, I agree.
Yep. Consistency helps.
What about Classic? Who you guys feeling with Classic? Let's take CBUM out, but it's between second, third, fourth, fifth, and sixth. It's pretty wide open. Who you guys think for Classic?
Wesley just guest posed at one of our shows in Germany this past weekend.
You look good, huh?
He's
big.
Definitely shows size. He has the size. He definitely shows separation and detail that you don't see on anybody else.
Yep.
It just looks like he has, he reminds me of, different version, but condition-wise, Andres Munzer.
Really?
Chris, I'm talking deep. When you see him pose, you see what you just said, you see every single detail of every body part. Yeah. I'm not talking about his shape now.
Hey, he's going against Brian. He cannot get him.
Oh, I forgot. Yeah, his condition is going to be out of this world. It's already out of this world.
I mean, when he does that most muscular, the fire it's just like Hottie, like the fight. Honestly, I think the fibers on his chest is better than Hottie. Honestly,
Yeah.
because that
And not just
Really?
not just the chest, it is detailed in his, when you do a back double biceps, you can see every single line in his shoulders.
is just
Where,
levels.
Chris, show me one guy where you see all that. No, there's none.
Hey, hey.
That's
You mean
why
it's-
that's why I'm looking at it like this, because I'm not used to seeing this anymore.
Well, you won't see that CBUM don't have that. That's for sure.
That's why I'm saying that he is the only one. He is.
I know people think Wesley and CBUM is going to be like the hype as we think it is, because some people just think CBUM got such separation between Wesley, but I really don't think so, man. I like CBUM. He has great shape, condition, but Wesley just has so much clean lines, the stripe.
Preach.
And I'm
Clean.
just seeing I know people talk about his waist, but bro, like he displayed it very well. His midsection control is great. I mean, he can't help with the square waist, but he has good lats. He has nice arms. His quads are getting bigger, and he just has separation that's better than most people in classic physique right now. So I mean, for people saying CBUM is just going to shit on him or just it ain't going to be a contest, that's not true. It's not true.
That's a lot of his fans, though.
Yeah, fans, but
Even Ramon looks like he's going to be, because I think the Arnold gave him a wake up call.
He tried to come in too big at the Arnold. I
Yeah,
don't know why.
I just saw him posing this morning. Actually, I don't know. It might be from yesterday.
He's sucking down. I see him every day at Dragons.
Yeah.
He's
How long has he been here? How long has he been out here?
I know he was here for like a week, and then he went back, and he just came back here like a week ago. So he's been here for like a week and some change now, and his body's changing, and his skin is just so thick. Anytime he moves,
I'm out here now. I'm gonna take a look at you, man. Want to see?
How long are you out here for?
I'm out here all the way to the show.
Where you at today?
Chris, what are you doing right now?
Chris don't even know where it's going to be at today.
I'm not doing nothing. I'm just waiting for the guys to get here. But I'm not doing nothing, man.
Yeah, let's link up sometime this week, or
Yeah, hit me up. You got my number.
yeah, we can link up on one of my rest days. That's pretty much my cardio and posing, so we can do that, and
Yeah. All right.
we'll find somewhere to go.
No problem.
All right, Keone, man, I appreciate you, champ. Thank you.
Guys for having me,
You know,
man.
go get that workout in. Keep killing it, and I'm putting my money's on you, brother.
What about you, Malik? Me else?
I double up on Dennis.
Okay,
Hey,
Angel.
if you win, make him wear something for Halloween, like the Hannibal Lecter mask or something.
Why? Everybody,
I want him to wear a Hannibal Lecter mask or something.
who? Milos?
Yeah.
Why? He's
He'll be a great costume.
putting his money on Keone. Why would he have to wear a costume?
I know.
I'll
I
always
know.
do.
Try to get him to do something.
All right, champ.
And wig at
All right, champ. We'll talk. Take care, brother. See you in Vegas, my man.
later.
All right.
All right, bro. Later.
Okay. No, seriously, Chris,
Why?
you are the guy. You are, the guy out of three of us that insists of definitions, striations, tie-ins, brachialis, all this
I like
shit.
that. I like that better than anything. Anatomy.
Yeah. And
So-
you don't see this in Wesley?
So you should praise
I
Wesley.
do. No, I said I
Holy
did.
shit,
I haven't
this is
seen.
next level.
Oh, he said I do. His eyebrows went all the way up. I do.
No, I haven't seen the video.
Any video he posts.
No, I haven't seen it lately. You said
It does anything he posts. It's
That's
When you
always.
see, you're gonna shit your pants, bro. I'm telling you.
He saw it. He says actor.
good.
Yeah.
I'm sure.
It's like next level.
I'm sure. he saw
No,
it.
I would prefer that. I would welcome that and applaud that. Seriously.
An atomic chart. This is what he is. Every fiber everywhere. I'm telling you. So, and what Keone was saying before.
This
he
was
had that-
this was his Saturday.
Yeah, but that's not the pose. Okay. Yeah, here you can appreciate. You can see the fine detail. Hmm?
Let me see.
Yeah, take a look. I see Christmas tree from Serbia here.
See it all the way back.
Yeah.
Man, it was big.
Give him some flowers, Chris. Come on now. Oh, look at
Yeah.
this.
I hope bouquet.
Oh, I missed it.
Hey, look at that. Look at that. Hey,
Wait,
zoom in.
You know one thing.
I
You know
missed-
one thing.
I missed
You know one
the-
thing I think is was pretty. You know what thing I give him credit for is isn't that most muscular like that, and reversing his wrist like that, because if he didn't, he'll have his arms would be as long as I don't know what in that pose, and that's the better way to get the most out of that pose is to.
I want you to see the most muscular when he hits the crab shot. The crab shot is
Yeah,
ridiculous.
that's what we see. Let's see. Zoom in on it, Kylie.
I can't zoom. Well, no, it's on my phone, bro. Can you go on this page, Wesley Wizards?
Yeah, I'll just air.
Yeah, just
Yeah.
go on this page. Let's look at him. I think Wesley is gonna he's gonna make a lot of fans in Vegas. A lot of fans, because he has 9 out of 10 points. He nails it. Bring it down a little bit. Bring it down a little bit. There's a video, a little bit in the center, second row center. Yes. Oh
You know.
no. Yeah. Watch this. Watch the most muscular, the crab shot. It's ridiculous. And just like Keone said, yes, he has a little wider waist. So fucking what? If we can find just a fucking bad spot on any other guy on that stage, this guy has weak arms. This guy.
Look at that. Look at that.
Yeah.
Back double biceps
Yeah.
is ridiculous.
Yeah. Now watch this. Look at this here. Now watch this. Come on, Chris. What are you saying?
Yeah, it looks great. Looks great. He don't need to hit the lat spread though. But he looks great. I wouldn't hit the lat spread. Everything else.
But that shot's crazy. That most muscular is crazy. Thank you, Kylie.
Hey, super,
Okay.
super impressive. Man.
Listen, I know that I took a screenshot. Look at this delt.
Yeah. And even
Okay.
and even
That's Munzer. That's not him.
Front delt striations. Holy shit. And then, I mean, I screenshotted the other day.
yeah.
I just have like 800
Chris,
wedding
hey,
pictures.
Chris.
No.
Chris is
Dennis.
biased.
Listen.
Okay.
Listen.
Milos,
listen.
see if you can find a back double biceps where you can see the shoulder detail traps and all that.
I screenshotted myself. This is on
What's up?
iPhoto.
What's up, Chris? Go ahead.
I'm a huge fan of that look. And, even a lot of times I'll see that, Brian would bring something like that throughout his career. And then they would have someone that's bigger than that, not showing that type of definition and beating him. And I'm like, I like that. So I appreciate that look from him because I'm a total fan of that, big time. Not so much how big the muscle looked to the judge, but that inner fine anatomy chart looking physique. That's to me always been bodybuilding, nothing less. So I'm a fan of that. So he's fan of.
He's going to stand. He's going to stand out. He's going to
Bringing
stand
that
out.
is going to be better, I would assume, on Olympia stage. So he's going to be a tough customer, man.
Yeah, I think.
And CBUMS was off last year. That's why it's like I wish he would have just lost the title last year, and then the judges would be like, you know what, you're good, but you're not good enough for the title, and had the Brazilian kid win, and then let him fight for this like 2 men come in, and then you mix Wesley into the mix. You got Urs with his mass of improvements or whatever. See what Brian can do, whatever. I mean, I wish it would be like that instead of like, okay, because we all got Mr. Olympias that had multiple titles with questionable wins. Like I wish you could have stopped the questionable wins and just go.
Do you think CBUMS win last year was questionable?
Yes.
I don't. I mean, he was
Right. Bro, he said he only posed 1 week
I don't care, but I
before the show.
I don't think it was
He took off,
questionable.
dude. When he hit that side tricep, that side chest, the side
Which one?
three-quarter back shot, that glute was not all dug out like it normally is.
I get you. Maybe he wasn't at his best. Maybe
He was not. He said he wasn't.
I know, but he was still good
Hey,
enough to win. He was still good enough to win in my eyes.
You know,
Then
Chris,
why get better this year? He's gonna win. He'll be good enough to win if he just looked like
Well,
he did last.
last year, I think Wesley wasn't where he is today. With the hype going into the show, with the hype, because now, listen, the hype alone, we know this, that the hype alone is going to put him next to Chris this year. That's going to happen. It's going to happen that he's going to stand next to Chris.
I get it.
Something that never happened before.
I know, but Dino had enough to win last year. He had enough.
Yeah, but I see what you're saying. I mean, if it would have went Dino's way, I wouldn't have complained.
I'm just saying,
I would have not
I'm
complained.
saying, I wish that would happen for some of these guys so you want to have some of the looks where people are like, but this year he was, this year he was, when we have multiple wins.
So you're saying that you can only win if you're at your best,
No, I didn't say that. If you're that much more superior, then, so be it. But a top title in the world, I mean, shit.
But Chris, how many times did you compete and you knew that you are not at your best, but you're good enough to win? You say, yeah,
A lot of times.
I'm competing with these fools, that's good enough. That's your words here, exactly. Anyway.
And I would say she want to bring shit up when we talk, when we talk about Breon and let him get a look, let him get compared. You, Dennis, said the same thing when it came to the Arnold Classic. Let me get a look. Let me get in there with Chris and Ronnie. Let me just get a look.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. That's all I wanted.
So you contradicted yourself by me saying that about Breon before.
What do you mean that me saying about Breon? It's not like Breon is overlooked. If he in the first call out,
I said just get a look.
Hold on.
It's the same thing, though.
Can I say something?
But it's the same thing.
Can I say no? It's different. If you're in the first call out, you're getting a look, right? Or you want them to mix them up 3 times in the first call out?
No, I'm talking about towards the end when there's not that many bodies up there. Just let it look, just like you were saying for the Arnold Classic that you
Yeah, but when you say, when I'm saying give him a look, that means call him, put him next to these guys. And Breon is always in the first call out. Come on.
You felt,
So
you
how
felt,
can
Chris, let's clarify. Hey.
you felt you had a couple
You guys are
shots.
fighting. I'm gonna jump in here. Hey, Chris, this is what it is. Dennis was good enough for a comparison with you and Ronnie, but it pulled only you two out and didn't even give chance.
Kept me away from you, Chris. It kept me away from you that
It's the
day.
same thing that I say. It's the
When
same.
you're dangerous, you're kept
Wait.
away.
No, but it's different. I wasn't in the first call out because the first call out was just 2 guys. When they call the first 5 and Breon is in the first call out, he's getting his look.
That's who they wanted to see.
See,
Yeah, for a reason.
he's trying to make
That
it
is
look.
dangerous, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. But listen,
You felt you
Chris,
could have gotten it in a couple shots.
Breon can't even get overlooked. I mean, he's always there. He's always
Breon
in the
was
first call out.
phenomenal. Arnold Classic, Breon was phenomenal. I mean, seriously. I mean, they were giving him a good look. It was just a combination of structure, legs, width of Wesley, and Ramon is Ramon. He could have beat
Chris can't say
Earth.
that.
Wesley's better now than he was in the Arnold.
Absolutely.
Good. I hope so. Listen, Breon is
Wesley didn't look like that.
favorite.
Can Wesley
two-time-
can Wesley beat Chris this year?
I think so, man.
I think so. Physique-wise, I don't know about whatever that happened.
What? There's no.
Whatever they want to call it. I'm not going to say political, but whatever they want to call.
Then why are you saying it? If you don't say it, why are you saying it?
Okay, but the eye test is going to tell me one thing, and then what happens can be another thing. That's what I'm saying.
I think that Wesley was maybe, man, he wasn't as good as he is now with the size that he had this year, but he was always in shape. Wesley's always in shape the way he is in shape now. He just didn't have the size, and maybe he wasn't in the first call out, so he didn't get that look.
And it's the length of his muscle insertions and everything probably took more time for him to get to this level.
Yeah, I think this year.
But I tell you that, but the definition he's showing right now, Dennis, from his hip down, I think is way different than it was. Yeah.
And I think, this is me personally thinking, that the judges, they have to talk to themselves before the Olympia. It's like, okay, I can't wait to see him and him. I think they can't wait to put these two next to each other. Tall guys. Yeah. I think this is going to be the call out of the category. Yeah. Is Wesley next to Chris?
On that note, Chris has superior structure, and he lifts those arms. That frontal bicep is phenomenal. Yeah. So because of a little bit wider waist and maybe.
So he better not hit that last spread next to him.
The last spread is not.
Don't do it. I swear to God, don't do it.
You're right about that. Don't do it next to Chris.
Not do that.
That's Chris' best shot. That's Chris' best shot.
Don't do that.
So Chris' superior structure probably is going to take frontal biceps. And the side chest, Chris has phenomenal. Yeah. He probably.
Yeah, but Wesley's side chest
but those other two, the back double, he will lose the back double to Wesley.
Yeah, absolutely.
Back double, you can lose to Wesley. And then they turn around for ab shot. Wesley has a little bit wider waist.
But Chris don't have great abs. You don't have great blocked abs. He could do a good vacuum, but when he hits down in an ab shot, it's not great.
It's not great, yeah, but still, I think legs are still fuller, still separated. Yeah, the quad there doesn't matter. I mean, Chris is still in the driver's seat, but Wesley is super dangerous. Wesley's condition is going to drive Chris to be in this kind of condition. Yeah. Same like back in the day, Ronnie and Jay, they were pushing each other, Jay is behind me and I want to catch up. So Chris is watching these pictures and guest posing video, and I'm sure he's taking it seriously.
Yeah, I think that their plan is to be as peeled as possible, especially if this is his last one. Who knows? He wants to go out with a bang for sure.
Yeah.
I can see. It doesn't matter. Even if Wesley doesn't win, which is highly possible, I think the moment of the classic category will be Wesley standing next to Chris Bumstead in the call-out. And I think even though Chris has the biggest following, and I think this is going to be appreciated by all the fans, because finally we have someone that's maybe even a little bit taller with a size that can stand next to Chris. And put Ramon there too. Ramon is they're all tall. Actually, Urs is a taller guy too. So it's going to be a different ball game this year. I think they're all bringing their A game because they know Wesley came. He arrived in March.
I think Dino improved his front double bicep.
Yeah.
And still needs to work on his posing a little bit. I think he can improve his posing still.
Yeah, but this is all because of Wesley. That's why people going all out now, because they know, hey, they're looking at Chris, thinking how I'm going to beat Chris, and now there's somebody coming from 7th, 8th place all of a sudden and just leapfrogs all of us. It's on.
The Spanish kid, I forgot his last name, Jose Beast.
The one with the crazy back double biceps?
And crazy condition. I mean, that's another peeled guy beyond belief.
Like 20 or 21 or 22 years old.
Yeah, super. He was like top 5 in the open division, a year ago.
Chris, you know who we're talking about?
Of course.
Oh my God. That's the next level.
How do you have a back like this at a young age? How long has he been working out?
That's what they say. You need maturity and all that. And then you have
I mean, who knows what he's doing for his back? But, yeah.
So I just texted one of the German, Mike Sommerfeld. You might know who that is.
Oh yeah.
He placed 5th a couple of years. Huh? He's in Vegas. He's in Vegas. Yeah. A couple of years ago, he placed 5th in the classic physique. Beautiful shape. His lines are probably some of the best in classic. He's always a little bit behind in condition. He's been getting better every year. And this time he posted a lot of pictures, and I didn't understand, or I don't understand why people giving him, calling him a Photoshop and shit. I don't even know why. But
Because he's a lot bigger than he has.
he posted some great fucking stuff, and I texted him. I said, "Hey man, this is your absolute fucking best, man. I think that if you bring this to the stage, you fighting. And then today." And today I saw him, they posing with Ramon together next to each other at Dragon's Lair. You see that video?
Yeah.
No?
Now I'm looking at these guys and there's levels to this. I mean, Ramon looks like he's 4 weeks ahead of him condition-wise. It didn't look, it's a video. It didn't look like he was, Ramon just looks so much better conditioned. So I hope these pictures were not altered or something, I hope he just had a bad day or a flat day. Because I saw some pictures of this guy, of Mike, that impressed the hell out of me.
What was it day when he went against
Yeah, maybe. I don't know what the reason is, because Ramon looks
different,
like,
huh?
yeah, it's like the next level.
Yeah, Ramon gets
Size and
feel-
condition.
When are you coming back, Bigfoot?
Sunday.
Okay.
Bigfoot. Big toe.
Big toe.
So we have, what's today? Today's the 23rd.
23rd, 4th, whatever.
So we
Third.
have only two more podcasts. So we have only one more next week for predictions. So today and the next week will be the last predictions we can do. Unless we predict on Friday morning at the podcast, we predict live what we see. Let's go to the predictions. Because I'm going to make some changes.
You Dennis go first. You never go
No,
first.
I'm the host. I go last.
No,
I got to give you guys. Chris, you start today.
You're always saying Chris. You said Chris last year.
No. Was it?
Yeah, last year.
Oh, okay, Milos.
Last
Then
year.
Milos starts.
Yeah, me.
Oh, me again? Okay. You know how I started last time and I dragged for like 10 minutes?
Yeah.
That's okay. We have time.
Okay.
I was smart enough to start a little earlier with this because I know Milos likes to elaborate.
Hardy is still Hardy. I have all the respect for the man. He is with Honey, training like crazy. I know that Chris thinks he's going to come bigger and less conditioned. I don't think so. I think he's going to come
Bigger and
peel
more
out of his mind. Peel out of his mind. Samson is looking crazy. As Keone was saying, #bodybuilding. He has everything I was talking for a couple of years is still there. It looks like he's getting in better condition. It looks like abs are way better and deeper, and waist is in control. Thickness of the legs, second to none. Shoulders, chest, crazy, right? Back improved. So listen, it might be Samson's year. Derek is still, for me, third. But now that you're saying that Andrew Jack, which I didn't see, is improved, here it is. What I really want to see is what Dennis said, Andrew and Samson, mano a mano. This would be something. Andrew is wider. He has some killer front shots. From a back, I don't know. From a back, if Andrew can bring a little bit more hamstring glutes, it sounds like Samson has the crazy glutes, right? But it looks like he's drier. So it could be very comparable. He's going to lose side shots and is going to lose most muscular to Samson. But it's going to be a push. Derek, per square inch, right? He's thick guy. He's not losing the size game, but he's losing the shape game with getting more size. The only way he can pull it off is that vacuum to have a V-taper. I'm not putting his physique over Andrew's for any other reason but for that bagel biceps, a glute shot, and getting away with the front lat spread and the frontal biceps, which I still think he's going to lose to Andrew. Actually, I'm going to put Andrew third. Andrew third, yeah. When I think about just this, Andrew third, Derek fourth, and Nick fifth. For now, Brandon sixth. I didn't see Labrada, but I'm a big fan of Brandon. So this week, I'm putting Andrew ahead of Derek. keeping Nick on 5th and Rafael 6th. There you go.
Damn. You swaying me. You swaying me like these judges sway each other.
Yeah, well, I got mine written down before Milos finished his, so.
Yeah. Okay. Chris.
I'm gonna go Hottie first. Derek second. I don't see him falling too far from there. Nick third. Samson fourth. Fifth. Andy Jack sixth. Brazilian kid.
Rafael.
Oh,
Yeah. Rafael, yeah.
Rafael.
Okay, you guys ready?
Yeah.
What do you got?
I got Samson in first.
Okay.
I got Hadi in second. Derek third. Andrew in fourth. Nick in fifth. Brandon in sixth.
That's good.
Yeah, it's very good.
I just
Yeah, but-
believe that today, I believe that something special is about to happen. Because, you know, when we always think the same and the same and we keep saying the same.
I know.
And then all of a sudden, out of the blue, what the fuck happened? You know?
Yeah. He has this in his cards. I mean, shit. You know, I think he's highly motivated. Hashtag bodybuilding, thickest, roundest, you know, everything is there. Hadi is still Hadi, you know, rock hard, striated, and creates illusion. But
Yeah,
you
but
know,
if you compare Arnold or compare Lee Haney with Franco Colombo, the taller guys will always win if they're on.
yeah, it's very possible, very possible. Yeah, I like.
And
your
and
prediction.
we have another one next week. So don't get too upset about all the bullshit. You know, things will happen.
Surprised if I shake things up next week.
Shit, yeah, I just feel that
Don't be
I
surprised.
think we're gonna witness something that not a lot of people expected, but a lot of people thought it was possible.
Yeah. Listen, even at Arnold UK, it was not unanimous decision. Some judges saw Samson winning. Okay, and this is what people don't understand. Oh, like, yeah, it was close. Yeah, when there's even one judge thinking differently, now that means that it's so close it can go either way. You know?
Hey, I could tell you this. I swear on everything. Like, I would have put Samson ahead of him at the Arnold Classic UK.
Well, you didn't say that in the podcast the following week. I asked you, and you
I said on some of the.
Chris,
Listen,
watch it back. Watch it back.
Let's go back. Roll it back.
Because we asked, I
I'll tell you what I
specifically
said.
asked you because you were there.
Dennis, I'm going to tell you
Oh,
what
you
I
were
said.
there, right? Yeah, you were
I'm going to
there.
tell you what I said. On this side of the stage, he won. This side of the stage, it wasn't so much. So what part of the stage are you judging from? Because I said I saw him winning when he
How
was
do
on
you?
the left.
So you win
I
from one
saw-
side and you lose from the other.
The
How does-
li- I don't know if the lighting was different, but he looked better than Hadi on the left side of the when they were standing on the left side of each other.
Oh, so you
Okay.
okay? So when they switched,
Yeah.
I thought you running back and forth from one
Hey,
side to the
No,
other side.
yeah, when they were switching them,
Yeah.
I like, man.
Well, if he's on one side, he might
And
be
Hadi
close.
was off. You remember? Hadi was off.
Yeah. But Dennis,
He was off.
when you look at Hadi from the side, and he doesn't have a full chest, right?
He was
You
off.
know, there are many poses that now you can see that Samson can be dominant, because he has this.
He was
So
off.
whichever angle you look, from the angle I was looking at the Arnold Classic, that was apparent. Hadi has a super striated chest, but somewhat flattish, right?
Yes, it was.
Unless when he's a little bit flat, and then not as sharp, yeah, everything is possible. I'm telling you, I've seen Samson's chest right in front of me. That's mind-boggling. I mean, it's like one of those from a clavicle bone. It goes like crazy. But Andrew Jack, listen,
I'm telling could have won that Arnold Classic UK. He could have.
Yeah, you were there. Yeah.
He could have.
Yeah.
He wasn't as good. Hadi wasn't as good, and I wasn't impressed with that look. And I thought Andrew Jack improved. I'm sorry, Andrew Jack. Samson improved. Another black guy. He improved. And I thought, I wish the judge could have been like, you know what, you're off, you're on. Let's do it.
Yeah.
So let's say if Rafael Brandao shows up peeled beyond belief with this new added size, can he move up?
Yeah.
You'd be able to.
Yeah. He will move
Okay.
up.
We mentioned Brandon, but then we forgot him. Only you put him in top 6, right?
You
Dennis.
too. You too.
I didn't put Brandon in top 6.
Yeah, you said. No,
Rafael.
you said Brandon. That's why I put down Brandon.
No.
He did.
Milos.
Brandao.
Oh no,
No, you said Brandon.
You said Brandon, but that's okay. Okay, Brandao.
Okay, you guys, watch.
Roll it back again.
You. No, Brandao. So now,
Maybe you meant to say Brandao, but you said Brandon. It sounded like Brandon to me. That's the.
Okay.
Maybe I got it wrong. And Chris, we both stupid. Okay, so Brandao.
That type of day.
Yeah, listen, you're right. If he added size, super peeled, yes, I think he can move up. I think he can battle Nick.
I have some pictures of Rafael super peeled before with Chris Acedo. I mean, it's ridiculous. I mean, Chris, you love that look. Strided everywhere. And then they lost it by the stage. They lost a little bit. But
what year was this?
Right before 2022, I think. Yeah, 22.
Yeah.
It's 3 now. I don't even know. Shit. Yeah, but
I like to see. You know what I like to see? I'd like to see a competitor that all three of us join our mind and skills on, and help them get better. Even if it's one guy, I would like to do that one day. I'll think about that sometime.
Just choose one?
Choose a guy, and that we all three put our minds together on that one physique to improve him.
It would be my hashtag bodybuilders. Hashtag bodybuilders, Samson, Andrew, Regan, Brandao, Becruz. Who am I missing? Okay, that's top 5. That's good enough. Hey, who gets in the hashtag bodybuilding out of those top 5? Who else?
Who else?
Yeah. Samson, Andrew, Regan, Brandao, Becruz. Those are the best bodies right there. The best bodies.
Man, I've seen Regan. I've seen him look good at certain times, and I've seen him be like,
Yeah, I mean, listen.
Try to do so many things.
What Regan should have just judged right now? If I'm judging the Regan on the Olympia stage, then I'm not. And no hashtag bodybuilding.
Potential structure, all that.
Yeah, but I can potential. I mean, there's a lot of people with potential. I need to see what does he show.
Yeah. Even though Jay Cutler is big on Martin, he was saying to me something like, "Oh, Martin, Fitzwater, like yeah." And then I looked at it like, God damn! I mean, pose by pose, he's super dangerous, right? Martin Fitzwater, complete. He's still missing some wow factor, but then. When you pick him apart, everything is happening.
I think he's improving his shape. I think he needs to improve more. You got to shape
bigger arms,
a bit more, yeah. And
better feet.
Some of the shots got to get improved. I mean, shit. Curry's a hashtag bodybuilder.
Yeah.
And Prodigy. Keone's a hashtag bodybuilder.
Yeah. Only small one for now, right?
Yeah. You talking about height also? Because he's shaped better. He's shaped better than Derek.
Out
He's shaped.
of all the guys we have in the top 6 now, though, who is the one the most likely to disappoint?
I don't think anybody is going to disappoint from top 6. Really.
How come if we have to pick one out, who would be the one that has the biggest chances of?
Well, here's the thing. It might be.
Oh, but if I'm looking at Chris's prediction, it's got to be Samson.
Well,
Because
here's
you got Samson in 4th.
But here's the thing, Samson, if he get the lines, the intermuscular lines in, then I put him all the way up to number 1. I just want to see it. I haven't seen it yet, but the shape, size,
What lines?
the shape,
What lines you saying?
the intermuscular.
Intermuscular line.
Oh,
Yeah, but Chris.
But
you
if
saw-
he has that, there's no way no one can beat him if he has that.
so you saying basically that he's going to disappoint because he's not going to have it?
I don't know. I just haven't seen it. With that size, with the intermuscular
Okay.
definition.
So is that a yes or no? I'm just asking who will be the most likely to disappoint?
Or Andrew Jack could, because if he has the intermuscular lines, because I just see the bigger look. I just don't see the bigger look with the definition also. So that's like, is that hard muscle? When you start to lose water, what is that going to look like? They went for, I know it was a year or so ago, but the Arnold, how he got pretty lanky, because he got a lot of body to fill out when he goes to get in shape. So I know he's gotten bigger and, good at Texas, but, they wasn't pushing for a lot of definition. And I think, if Chris can bring in some intermuscular definition, I think then you got something hard to beat.
Guys, you know what I'm looking the most forward to is the podcast Saturday live from the expo stage, because prejudging is over. And we have so much to talk about. This will be the absolute my favorite podcast this year, because I know we can cover a whole prejudging.
Is Dorian coming?
I think Paul's going to be there at the show.
Well, if he's there, make sure he comes stops by.
Yeah.
I'll take it again, like who we see, we'll like, hey,
Yeah. You want to do this?
Yes. I talked to Samir. Samir is going to come.
Will Victor be there? Victor, maybe?
I'm going to text him.
24 karat gold, Samir. Onion skin. It's not the size of the building.
Why you bring that up?
No, I love it. I love Samir.
Yeah, I'm just waiting for him to.
Hey, I'm waiting for that damn Rolex watch still. Shit.
I'm just waiting for him to tell me if he comes in on Friday or Saturday.
Yeah.
I'm waiting for my Rolex.
Why, he owes you a Rolex?
Well, he said I might be getting one if I go to Qatar. It was like 5 weeks out from Olympia. I went to Qatar after 9/11.
So you went
Yeah, I went.
and you didn't get the watch?
No.
And you're still waiting? How many years it's been?
It's been since 9/11. Shit. 2002?
21 years? 23 years?
Yeah.
Why in such a rush, man?
I know. I'm being disrespectful.
Hey, okay. We didn't predict Classic, and we didn't even predict 212. Yeah, we did 212.
Yeah.
Classic. Dennis,
Mine?
you go first.
Okay, I'm going with Chris
I'm
Bumstead.
sitting out at Classic.
I'm going with Chris Bumstead, because I think that he sees that what Wesley is bringing, and he knows if this is his last one, he knows he's going to have to go out. Nobody wants to go out losing. So I think he's going to do whatever he has to do in order to be better than he was last year, definitely, and be good enough to win. Then I have Wesley in second, because I think nobody is a threat to Chris more than Wesley, and this is because of the size that he has. He's the only one that can make Chris look small in certain poses, which the other guys can't do, especially Ramon, because Ramon is not as wide.
But it is small with definition.
Right. But that's just the way I see it. Then I don't know what Urs looks like right now, so I can't predict Urs, but I want to say Urs in third. But I'm gonna give that to Ramon. Ramon in third, Urs in fourth, and Breon in fifth. I hope that this other guy doesn't show up great. I can't remember his name, but this one brother. But I got Breon.
Stefan?
I got Breon. Yeah. I think Breon is better than Stefan still. I got Breon in fifth.
Yeah, fair. That's all good predictions. I still think, Chris is big favorite. It's gonna be hard to defeat him, but Wesley and you're saying Ramon is in crazy condition, next level already. And I mean, if he's already that peeled, Ramon is still contender. Wesley was so much wider, and I think Ramon lost because he didn't keep his legs separated and as big as normally. If he did, the balance would be there. So I think Ramon can still be fighting for the first place, but I'm a huge fan of Wesley. So I'm going to put Wesley second, Ramon third. I love Urs. So I'm going to assume that he's going to be peeled fourth. I like Stefan's physique. I did see that he doesn't have a back to the level of the rest of his physique, which I overlooked the last time a little bit.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so Breon is there. Breon has a crazy back double biceps, crazy side chest. The poses that matter. He's still light in the legs. He just have that one, put the leg out to create separation, a little bit size position, but in front relaxed position, it's not there. I'm putting Urs fourth, Breon fifth, and now that Jose, Spanish guy, that I've seen some pictures of, and I was just shocked with the condition.
He's the only one that can stand next to Breon in the back double biceps.
Yeah, let me tell you. I'm going to see him in Vegas, yeah. Also.
Chris, what do you think? Yes, no?
Only one I can stand next to?
To Breon in the back double biceps is that young kid from Spain.
Yeah.
And Wesley, of course.
Wesley.
Yeah.
Let's have a good double back.
Yeah, Wesley's back double is it's phenomenal. That's what you want to see. I don't think there's any detail that you don't see. There's nothing else to see.
You know how Chris Bumstead made that huge jump in the back double biceps from 19 to 20?
Mm-hmm. Why?
Sorry?
Go ahead.
2019 when he won over Breon and Peterson, right? They were killing him in back double biceps. There was like murder, right? And then next year he showed up with the most improved back in a matter of 12 months ever. That was stunning. Back double biceps, I promise you, Chris, do some research.
Oh, the word ever kind of shocked me. That's
but Milos.
Yeah, I'm going to repeat this.
Okay, but
The
Milos.
most improvement in 1 year.
I got
Say
you. But Breon's back is still better.
Back double biceps.
still better.
Yeah. Milos, his Breon's back double is still a fucking. It's like it's still next
muscle
level.
for muscle, all that stuff, but
Detail,
detail. Hamstring. Hey, you don't judge upper body front double biceps. You judge balance back double biceps from head to toe.
I'm just talking about the back right now. So
Yeah. I don't know how Chris maybe lost some of that because I was so shocked. I agree with you, Chris.
Lost some of what?
He didn't look as good last year, but I agree with Dennis. He looked good enough to win. But would that look from last year be enough to win this?
I just
Maybe
saw
not.
a drastic.
No. Yeah, I think Chris from last year will not win this year. Well, he will not beat Wesley. Let's put it this way. I think Chris from last year is still good enough to win last year. So, but I think this year everybody evolved a little bit. Everybody's coming in better. I think Chris needs to step it up too, and I'm sure he will, because he wasn't at his best, which is good for him because all he has to do is just be his best.
Mm-hmm.
And then he walks away. And that, my friends, brings us to the end. Thank
All
you.
right.
Thanks, Milos. I know we'll see you back in Vegas next week. Chris, don't do nothing crazy. Stay out of the clubs.
Are you on a good? Oh, this. Are you on the good foot out there in where are you at now? Serbia.
Serbia.
Yeah, Serbia. I mean, I have a
Let's take a look at it. Let's take a
I have
look.
a 3 toes.
Let's take a look.
You're not. Is he showing his feet? Oh. What do you got on there? Like a foot pillow? What is that?
I hope nobody's going to screenshot that and post.
What was that? What was that? A foot bag?
Hey,
Yeah,
that's gonna be the thumbnail.
Are you sore? Are you sore now? Does it hurt?
I kind of a little bit, but anyway, the worst is over. But you know how when you have that raw, under the nail and you touch it, like, I can't wait tomorrow when my sister opens it. I don't want to touch it.
Hey, Dennis, that's gonna be the what do you call it? What do you call it when you're watching on the screen? Thumbnail.
The thumbnail. Yeah, thumbnail.
Yeah, that's gonna be the thumbnail.
I'll send you my thumbnail.
The thumbnail.
The thumbnail.
All right, guys, I'm out of here. Peace out.
All right, brother. I'll see you, man.
Later.
Hey, here.